Hey you guys, what is going on? Marcus here. No, your YouTube ad blocker did not break. I am here promoting our brand new Roads and Travel jet tags. All right, we just got them in. A lot of you guys have been asking for more merch and stuff and, you know, new ways to support the show. So we thought, hey, we'd bring you guys some Roads and Travel branded jet tags. Stick them on your keychain or whatever. Stick them from your rear view mirror. A few of you guys have been asking for more merch items in the store. So here they are, jet tags. Pick them up right now. Link is in the description. Help support the show, and hopefully you guys enjoy the episode.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
This is James, by the way. What's up, you guys?
Hey, guys.
Marcus here. We're in a Toyota Crown, 1JZ up front. That's all I knew. I was just like, okay, it has a 1J. It's a big boat.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I'd say it's comfortable, but it's not, because it's, you know.
And maybe
on the
stock it was
ground.
comfortable.
Yeah, stock, I'm sure it was. I got it originally because I wanted a R32, and then I had a buddy, found this on Craigslist actually, and he's had a couple Fozzies before, and he was like, oh, well, you should totally get this car. I never wanted a wagon, and then my rationale was, well, I play ice hockey and I play goalie. It's got enough room for me to fit all my shit.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the pressing point, as well as it obviously being right-hand drive and having the 1J.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the R32 obviously has an inline 6 turbo, right?
Yeah.
Rear wheel drive. I mean,
yeah.
this is just more practical.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, well, it's kind of, you know, best of both worlds for me. And then in the first month, I made it completely impractical. So the trunk is now useless.
For the sake of good car audio.
Yeah,
which is welcome.
And you know, JDM VIP-ness.
Yes. Oh yeah. If there's one,
you know,
if there's one car, one wagon, you're gonna put, you know, actual car audio in.
Yeah.
It's this car.
Yeah.
It's not your stripped out like R32 drift car.
No. No.
Wait, so when you bought it, did this already have, like, it's on coilovers? Yeah. Yeah. So did it already have coilovers or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy I bought it from, the suspension, I guess, was on its way out, so he put in a set of BC Racing coilovers.
Okay.
But it was monster trucking, so I maxed out the coils and it wasn't low enough, so I let off all preload on the springs. So I got about 1.25 inches, about 2 inches in the front that the springs could go down more, and in the back I got 1 inch. So it's
like right now you
nice
have another inch. Oh yeah, because you were saying earlier when you went to Stance Wars it was about 1 inch lower.
It was another inch lower.
Yeah. That's insane. That is so crazy.
And it was a little rough. I burned through a full set of tires doing so.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it doesn't have a camber set up, so like 5 degrees all the way around is just from drop itself.
Wow, seriously. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's bumpy and it's bouncy, but it doesn't really bottom out really.
No,
like, not as much. Like I was expecting just like scrape here and like if I'm turning and stuff, but
yeah,
it's not that bad.
Yeah, there's always the skid plate's always rubbing, but
yeah,
that's a whole different thing.
Okay, so 1J, pretty much stock engine, yeah?
Yeah.
Boost controller at all, or?
I have a manual boost controller,
and
wired in the boost gauge pod, but that's it so far.
Whenever
It's got pretty much everything, you guys, okay? I need to grab a shot of this, actually, because I didn't even know I had it. These vents up here are electronic, and they swing automatically back and forth. It's hilarious for, like, AC.
Yeah, it's the most useless fucking add-on you could possibly throw in.
It honestly, it's not as... I was expecting it to, like, scrape around corners, but I'm like, you know, you're driving quick.
Yeah.
Driving quicker than, like, you normally would, and handles pretty well, honestly.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I'm trying.
Oh, I know. That noise is a awesome exhaust leak because my exhaust fell and it had to be replaced. And finding crush gaskets for a 2000 Toyota Crown exhaust is not easy.
That's hilarious.
Hence why we're doing the turbo back and saying screw the regular exhaust.
To put it simply, you guys, for those of you watching, this Crown is more rare here in BC than an R34 GTR. Because I know of like 5 people or 6 or 7 specific GTRs that I can think of right off the top of my head, and I'm sure there's more, right? That aren't, you know, pronounced on social media. Which is pretty funny if you think about it like that.
So,
I mean, yeah, you never really know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably a few other Crowns, but
yeah. I mean, they come in the wagon and the sedan.
Right.
So
right.
if you add the wagons and sedans together, there's probably more.
There's more. Yeah.
athletes.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
But even then, I know of 2. I've seen 2 white sedan athletes, and then there's a black sedan athlete in Abbotsford.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, it's only 3 more that I've seen.
This is great though. This honestly, I was telling you before, but this reminds me just immediately getting in of my Grand Marquis wagon, just for the fact that it has, well, I had a bench seat in mine, but then you had the armrest that folded down, and it was just as wide. Like this is super wide here. It's got plenty of space.
Oh yeah.
The dash is really, it's actually not like that far out either.
No.
And it feels, when you're driving, it feels pretty small. Like, it doesn't feel that big until you look in the rear view or look behind you. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Second you go to take a tight corner, it's like, oh wait, no. Yeah. This is almost as long as a truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Floor range gas pedal too. Brake feels, honestly, it's better than my MR2 if I'm completely honest.
Good.
Which is, it feels more like it's tougher. It gets into the brake quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fairly responsive.
Yeah.
It's nice.
No, absolutely. You know what? You say that, it's heavy, not for today's standards.
No.
It's not heavy by today's standards, but yeah, it is. It's creeping up on 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Lancer was like 28, so
Yeah.
it's like
28's a nice weight. Yeah.
Yeah. So from that to this was took a little bit of time to get used to.
There's no car on the planet that can please everybody.
No.
That's what I found by, talking to people, getting into different cars. Like, I find, like, I drove a first-gen Raptor, straight piped, awesome. Angry truck, awesome. But I know people who drive, like lowered Civics or something that would just hate that. They don't have any interest in that, right?
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like super picky about shit. I can pretty much, unless it's literally like a complete shit box.
Yeah.
I can appreciate pretty much anything for what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one didn't scrape. There's certain cars I'm drawn to more than others, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, like this is totally, I mean, it's definitely a lot different than a Skyline, but it has some of the same characteristics, so that's kind of cool. But, hey James, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Your whip is sick. Awesome. I think, when you messaged me, I was like, yeah, it's kind of, I've never seen one, I've never driven one, and it kind of reminds me of my Grand Marquis. Yeah. The only wagon I've driven.
Yeah.
Or owned, rather.
Yeah.
Which is sick, but yeah, thanks for coming out, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, we've got snapbacks now, hit them up. Subscribe, hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. James, I'll put your Instagram in the description. Hit him up if you want to see more pictures of the car. See you guys next time.
Yeah.